Spoken word is bone, they loving the sound, and it's real cause the poetry is.
I'm here standing under dim lights, feet stuck to the ground, my mind is on pause, words don't come easy.
And you tested me. You tested me over and over.
Maniac hands because Tender has not come up on the vocabulary test.
Candy-coated shell shows its cracks when you try to place sugar in the saltiest spots.
Your avatar, I know.
How are you improving your streets, your home, your strife?
The hurt in your fragile eyes as tears cut down your cheeks like razor blades.
Disrespected and not one person can contest it. They need to face what's in my message. I felt projected.
Birthmark. Beauty stain. The dark, immovable force on my
advertising agencies commercialize lies and depend on the foolish consumer to buy the message they've branded, but it's tragic how many people.
The notes out of pure air, and I swear she's got pieces of heaven.
Shit that makes you wanna be shit, understanding she shit. This shit right here, nigga. Right here, nigga. This shit we call poetry.
Underground poetry spot. If you're not here, then where the hell are you?
It's that burning flame deep in your heart. Well, not really in your heart, but that place in the middle of your core, that place where ideas are born, where challenges and obstacles transform into fun little games because you just won't lose, where motivation is sparked, where you keep everything and everyone you've ever loved or enjoyed. Happiness. It's what makes Naima love babies with chubby cheeks. It's what makes Virginia love all the animals of the earth. What keeps every single one of you writing, feeling, and living poetry.
It was my first time coming, and I came because I like to hear poetry, and you know, it makes me feel all different types of ways, and I relate to people when they do their poetry. And I was completely flabbergasted by my experience. I ended up being coerced to go on stage and to perform poetry. I put quotation marks because it started as a free write and became a poem, and I was just overwhelmed with passion. And it hits very close to home because I've recently refound my passion in life, and it felt really good. It felt right, perfect. And so I wrote another poem called Passion, and I performed it, and I just want to say thank you to everyone that was at the Underground Poetry Spot today for allowing me to share my first time.
Kicking at the Underground Poetry Spot is like, it's crazy. I love it here simply because it's like the Underground Poetry Spot is definitely like a niche family, you know what I mean? It's like everyone here supports each other. So when you want to go up there and bare your soul to everybody, everyone's gonna accept it. You know what I mean? They're not gonna close themselves to you. And what I love about it mostly is the majority of people here are poets and they write. So what you say, they feel it. You know what I mean? They feel it more than people that don't write. You know what I mean? So they know how to accept you. They know how to embrace you as a performer. You know what I mean? I've come here like multiple times, and every time I come here I always have a great time, and I've been here multiple times. Always meet new people, always meet creative people, always meet funny people, reckless people, people that say some crazy things up there, but at the end of the day it's poetry, you know what I mean? Poetry it's just unrestricted words, and it's unrestricted free throat. So Underground Poetry Spot, if you're not here, then where the hell are you?
What the fuck is going on? Pollution killing the planet. Kids starving in Sudan and I can't stand it. God damn it, how can the world be spinning out of control? They hold secret lies that the truth be known. Uncovered and shown, C4 scattered and blown, tattered to bones. The devil controls much of your home. You ever wondered about the system? Let me teach you, close your eyes, shut up and just listen. I'm talking to the lambs, the sheep, and the corporate soldiers, beginning the day safe with a cup of Folgers, not speaking a word. You live in the burbs while the rest of the world is living and serve.
This is my first time at the Underground Poetry Spot, and I had also the intentions of just coming to watch a really good show because I really like to connect with people on a different level, and I feel like poetry allows you to see the intimate, personal side of people. And Aaron, a good friend of mine, kind of swindled us into performing, and my first performance was an erotic intimacy piece that let everybody know subliminally
There's
my
a
intimate
danger
side.
to being an artist, which is that no subject goes untouched.
and none is more poetic as the intimacy of two people in love. The passion that lovers experience is the subject of various types of art, but the trick is how do we express this manner that is tasteful, pleasing, and expresses the deepest aspects of our very subject.
I'm just really grateful for the space for us to express ourselves. I'm at an interesting point in my life, at a turning point, and I feel like this venue was just perfect for, it was just perfect for everything. I really don't know what to say. It was just perfect, like perfect timing, perfect everything, perfect vibe. Everybody was just flowing, you know, everybody was able to just open up and just let loose, and just express themselves for real. And I was able to do that. And it feels good.
I have come to the conclusion that the only way I can truly exist is in fantasy. In the world of art, that is where I must reside. In the words, in the colors, in the act, find me in the movements. The strokes of genius, insanity, the strokes of genius, insanity, genius is peculiar to me. In this society, those like me we are dismissed as crazy. But we're not, because I must tell the truth. In this world, I do not fit. I'm so real that I'm fake. Nothing but a mirage of sorts, the illusionist. But the truth is that my brother is Pinocchio and I'm a real boy. And you see, I'm telling the truth.
Well, my name is Michael Gott, and everyone calls me Mike the Poet. And I'm part of the Underground Poetry Spot. I'm one of the official Underground Poets, and for the last year I've been one of the rotating hosts as well. And it's just been a blessing to find the Underground Poetry Spot, because for a year or so before that I was running around doing poetry wherever I could, at open mic nights, at music open mic nights. So there'd be a dozen people singing songs, singer-songwriters, playing guitars, playing other instruments, and then I'd get up and do a poem in a bar room that they weren't really there to hear poetry. So when I met Seneca Wilson at the Underground Poetry Spot, it was really an excellent opportunity to start performing in front of people who wanted to hear poetry. And ever since then, I just haven't looked back, and I've been enjoying every minute of it.
These were the last words I ever said to her. Underneath my breath. I wish we never fucking met. And I have this strange tendency when I'm under too much stress towards counting out my steps. 84 paces to my car. Her door stayed ajar. And ajar is all I
want to see the Underground continue to grow, but that doesn't necessarily mean quantity. It means quality, like they always say. You know, it's quality over quantity. And we have a bunch of quality individuals, and we added another one tonight. And so I want to see growth in that way. I want to see us take the Underground to new places. We've already been down to Queens, New York. I've been spreading the word in Niagara Falls, and I don't go anywhere without one of my trusty pins when I'm spitting poetry, you know, and that everyone, it's so small, everyone says, what the heck's that say? So that's my way of getting them to, it says Underground Poetry Spot, and then they want to know what that is. So I just want to be able to keep finding myself in places where people are asking me about the Underground Poetry Spot so that I can share the word. Poetry is what keeps me sharp as a writer. So I want to teach writing. I want to teach writing to students who are already coming to find out that they have an appreciation for writing. So the Underground Poetry Spot gives me an opportunity, like I say, to stay sharp and bring something new every time I do have an opportunity to teach young people. And hopefully as I get older in my life and I find myself teaching college students, which is what I really dream to do, the Underground Poetry Spot has given me so many different angles and so many perspectives and such a diverse array of ideas for me to pull on whenever you find yourself in like a workshop situation where maybe you think you've exhausted all the advice you have. All of a sudden you think about the advice some of your poetry brothers and sisters have given, and then it just makes you that much more of a well-rounded poet to be involved in a community such as this.
My name is Simone Owens. I go by the name of Symphony. I'm an official Underground poet, and I like to thank Seneca for bringing poetry to circus.
Young and innocent, a journey if you will. Mother Nature never taught her the rules of love and passion versus lust. Love-making blueprints never arrived at her doorstep. Maybe she had missed the mailman that day.
She learned from experience what proper etiquette was for, the complexity of companionship, so she guessed. He loves me. He must love me. He shows me off when others are around. He even says that he loves me.
It's definitely made me actually believe in myself as a writer. I never really called myself a poet until I came to Underground. I just thought I was somebody who could actually put things together. But it made me open my eyes to different styles of writing, and it's helping me want to become a writer even more. I want Underground to get the recognition that it deserves to get for something that is a very positive thing, and for it not to get that much recognition as one of, I would say, as one of the good things in Syracuse right now. I think that's it really, just recognition for these great writers, poets.
My name is India Clark, aka Yaya. I am one of the official Underground poets here at the Underground Poetry Spot. One thing I can say about poetry is it helps you to respect and recognize all forms of art. And I am so in love with this thing, so in love with being a poet, so in love with being an artist. It's wonderful to inspire people and for people to want to do things because of you. And this is something I want to do for the rest of my life.
I want to take back the poems I wrote for you. I placed gems in your hands when I gave you my words, and what did you do with them? You left them abandoned on paper. No heart to settle into. No soul to rest in, no eyes to watch over them. If you didn't want them, you should have damn well given them back to me and told me to stop. I inhaled your lies like a fiend taking hard pulls on a joint laced with dope. Now I am angry and out of breath. Maybe you've been declared legally blind and couldn't read the words. If that's the case, then you could have touched my body with your fingers and read in Braille how I felt about you, except you never really wanted to touch me.
I want to see the Underground grow to its full potential. I want Underground to be a household name. I want everyone to know who Underground is all over Syracuse and beyond Syracuse. I want people to come here and have so much of such a love for what we do, be so inspired that they want to start their own movements. And I want Underground to be that one root that so many branches grow. The Underground to me is family. The Underground to me is community. The Underground to me is love, it's warmth, it's passion. I just want to say something that, for sure, another Underground poet always says, and that is poetry provokes.
Yo, what's up? This is Aaron J. Hudson. QKA for show. That's my poetic alias here, an official Underground poet right here at the Underground Poetry Spot. Be getting it in like we always do every first and third Thursday down at Joe Ready Sports Bar, 2960 Erie Boulevard. That's the Underground is crazy, right? So I love poetry. This man knew he recognized the performance piece that I have about me, that I can get in front of a crowd and make some stuff happen. And yo, he hits me up and says, "Dog, I want you to be the host for this thing I got going on that I want to do. I want you to be part of it." That was the first day that I was able to express more of me out to all of you. And that's what the Underground is to me, man. It's in my venue. It's a venue for me to get out, get my feelings out, get my emotions out, and more so to bring poetry to the people. It's a great thing, man. I love to bring it to other people so they can see what's going on, man. Like I always say, poetry provokes, and Underground Poetry Spot gives me that venue to prove that. So yeah, that's what's up, man. Underground, you know what, man? The vibe here is good, man. It's like after work, it's a place to come and relax. It's a place to come and and just chill, man, and do some poetry. You hear some great poetry. Listen, even I'll get up there and say poetry provokes, but once I hear other people write or spit their words, I'm like, damn, hold up, I got a response for that, so I got to do it with myself. But yo, I love poetry. I love getting my word out. I love hosting. This is my spot to do it. It's great, man. I just love the vibe. I love the people here. I love the family that has grown out of this, and it's like people I'm going to be in touch with for forever. So, yo, the Underground has created another family for me that I can go to for that, feel good vibe. My name is Aaron J. Hudson, Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, Spring Team Crazy, Kappa Chapter Group.